It's the 64 Showcase! Hello everybody, it's me, your good friend Sparky, and we are returning to the Mario Party 3 CPU tournament on the 64 Showcase. It is time for our second Battle Royale board, which will feature the losers from our duel preliminaries. This consists of Mario and his favorite item, the mushroom, Luigi and his love of skeleton keys, Princess Daisy and her admiration of the cellular shopper, and Donkey Kong and his love of the reverse mushroom. There they are. They didn't do too great in their duel rounds at the beginning of the tournament, but you know, that's alright. They have a chance to redeem themselves here and move farther into the main tournament. So we'll see what ends up happening. For this round, we will be going on to Deep Bloober Sea, the second of the more basic Mario Party 3 boards, in addition to Chilly Waters. And we'll just get through the rest of the options right here, since we already know what we're doing. Are these settings okay? They are! Let's go! Welcome to Deep Bloober Sea! You're all here! Welcome to the legendary Deep Bloober Sea. In this deep, dark sea, you'll battle to become the superstar. Now, before we begin, we must decide turn order. Yes, yes, yes. Same as usual. Turn order has been determined. Donkey Kong goes first. Daisy goes second. Mario goes third. And little Luigi goes fourth. Everyone gets 10 coins as usual. And we move on to the round. Let me show you where you can find the first star. It's over here. Alright, we're gonna let things play out before I switch to Mario. Switch Mario off of the player. Hopefully nothing crazy happens. Daisy, you're rolling a 10. Passing the bank space. They like to put the bank spaces right in front of the starting position. I don't know why. Daisy also visiting the item shop. Not gonna buy anything right now, though. And getting a 3. Alright, before I swap Mario over, we'll take a quick look at the board here. Deep Bloober Sea, of course, is all underwater themed. The main point of interest, I'd say, is right up here at this junction. When you go through this junction, you have to choose the path you want to go and then hit one of the colored buttons over here. If you hit the wrong button, it will send you down the opposite path you picked. And if you hit the right button, you, move the way you want to. There's also this guy. We'll get to this guy in a little while, I suppose. He's pretty scary. Don't really want to look at him right now. Other than that, things are pretty standard here on the board. Not too many tricks or surprises. It's mainly just that one junction. So, we will swap Mario over to computer player, and here we go proper. Mario rolling a 3, hanging out with Donkey Kong. Those two have a bit of a history. Are they rivals or are they buddies at this point? I don't really know. Luigi also passing the bank. And choosing to head all over this way. Not rolling as far as Daisy did, but on his way. We've got our first mini game already. Aces high. In their aircrafts, everyone is in an aerial dogfight. You gotta shoot your opponents out of the sky by flying up and down and all around, trying to be the last plane standing. You can shoot lock-on missiles too, which will seek out targets, and you have to do your best to avoid them. Luigi getting shot down already. Mario and Donkey Kong both still with both their hits. If you get hit twice, you get eliminated. Looks like Donkey Kong just got hit too. Daisy also down to 1 hit point. Donkey Kong's got something locked onto him there. Can he avoid it? He does. We got a little radar map in the center here too, showing where all of the players are, in addition to showing the lock-on bullet bill locations too. Daisy getting shot down. Donkey Kong also getting taken down. Mario is our winner of the first minigame. Mario was the superstar of the first Mario Party CPU tournament in Mario Party 1. So, after losing his title to Princess Peach last time, he probably is going to be eager to get it back. Donkey Kong rolling high. Having to give 5 coins to the bank, as per usual. Stopping by Toad's trading post. Buying himself a mushroom. A cheap but useful option for running after that star. Daisy getting to the star space first, but no one except Mario has enough coins for it yet. Here we go, Daisy choosing her path at the junction, hitting one of the buttons, and she makes it. Nothing bad happens to Daisy, and she heads in the direction of her desire. I believe only one of the buttons there leads to a bad result. And after you get the bad result, the buttons reset. Otherwise, they stay pressed down. So every time someone goes through that junction, it gets a little more riskier each time. Mario getting an item minigame, the winner's wheel. Pretty standard stuff here. Nothing too crazy. You've got a Bowser suit on the board. That is pretty useful at the beginning of the game while everyone is kind of clustered around each other. But instead, Mario going for the reverse mushroom. Possibly losing to, possibly looking to either screw someone up or maybe use it strategically if he walks by the star and doesn't have enough coins. Because that is a legitimate strategy to using the reverse mushroom. Luigi also getting an item game. Hey, Batter! It's a new item minigame to pick from. It's a game of baseball. Baby Bowser tosses the ball from the pitcher's mound, and Luigi has to hit it at the item he wants. It's really depending on the timing of your swing where the ball goes. It can be pretty hard to determine what item you get from this game, though. Luigi getting himself a Bowser suit, though. I was just explaining how that could be advantageous for claiming an early coin lead here. Bounce and Trounce is our 4-player minigame of the round. Everyone's on these bouncy balls, hopping around the platform, jumping as high as they can, spinning around, trying to knock each other off. Things get a little chaotic in this minigame, especially as time goes on, because gradually, the platforms will fall away. Eventually, all you'll be left with is the center space in the board to battle over. It's down to Mario and Luigi. Oh, Luigi almost falling off there. There he goes. Bounced a little too high in the wrong direction, and Mario wins. Interesting thing of note is that every character has a color in this game that they're assigned, and Luigi's is blue. I assume that's because they gave green to Yoshi, and they couldn't give him his usual green coloring because of that. Unless you've got 2 green characters, one of them's got to be green. Donkey Kong using his mushroom trying to get away from Luigi, I assume. But not rolling too high. 9 is high enough, but considering you can get up to 20 on a mushroom, it's not really that great. Donkey Kong also going down to the junction. Picking the white button. And he gets it right. Getting a happening space. And this little bloober in the center of the screen here calls his mommy, picks you up, puts you on the other path. So that can be a little frustrating if you want to go down one way, but you don't really have a choice and you get put on the other path. But depending on how your rolls go and what buttons are left, you could actually use that to your advantage. You can work strategically with those happening spaces there. Daisy playing an item mini-game, getting herself a reverse mushroom. A popular choice, it seems. Everyone wants that reverse magic. Mario, he's got enough coins, but using the reverse mushroom. How come? Using it on Daisy. Okay. Not sure why. Exactly. But the next time Daisy rolls, she will have to move backwards through the board. Mario gets the first star of the second round. And our next star is up here. Oh, interesting thing of note, you may notice on the board that where the star shows up, there's a little circle under him. You can use those circles sort of to your advantage. Oh, Mario guesses wrong. Gets hit by a bullet and gets blown off course down the opposite path. Gets another item minigame, not bad. Playing Dory Dip. Yeah, as I was saying, where the star shows up on the board, there's a little circle on the board to indicate his position. And you can kind of use that to gauge where he might show up next. You can determine where the star spaces are, because those circles don't go away. They stay on the board permanently. And he always shows up in one of those set locations, so if you don't have a chance of getting a star, you could potentially take a wild guess and start heading towards another star space. Interesting how that could work out. Luigi, using his Bowser suit. Possibly trying to catch up to Mario here. He might just get it. Oh, and Daisy is right there too, but going in the opposite direction. And yes, once you get blown off course, the buttons do reset as well. Toad getting the item space, answering a question, what item would he want? He wants a skeleton key, and Toad says he's very honest. So he gives him as many mushrooms as he can hold. It feels like the results to these questions can be pretty random at times, and the rewards are pretty random too. So, you might get something good like a bunch of mushrooms there, or you might get something bad like all those skeleton keys that they got in the last round. Picture Imperfect is our next minigame. Players have to try and get the different parts of the picture to line up and create the perfect image in the middle here. Matching the image at the beginning. Daisy getting herself a perfect score, matching it perfectly. You can end up getting some pretty hilarious results here. Different parts are worth different points, so if you don't get it perfect, you can still win by getting it close enough, I suppose. Daisy pulls off a victory, though. Donkey Kong rolling a 6. Hit another happening space. And the little baby bloober messing with him again. And Daisy has to move backwards. Sushi didn't notice you. So she can basically pick wherever she wants to go. Yes, that is the shark's name, Sushi. And that definitely is an example of how you can use the reverse shroom to your advantage. Mario using his Boo Bell that he got in the last minigame on Donkey Kong for really no reason. He's in 4th place, he has 6 coins. Daisy is actually has quite the more legitimate target. That was just really confusing. I guess they're not friends after all, and Mario just really, really doesn't want Donkey Kong to have a good time. Mario getting it happen in space. Everyone except Donkey Kong's on this upper path right now, though. But yeah, using the reverse mushroom to your advantage like that, you can use it to go down paths you normally wouldn't be able to, walking backwards. Luigi rolling double 9s. It's his lucky day. He gets a lot of spaces and a 10-coin bonus. Let him make quite a bit of progress here. Doesn't have enough coins for the star up there, though, so he doesn't go for it and lands on the battle minigame space instead. It's battle game time. 0 coins. When the roulette lands on 0 coins, that means the battle game just doesn't happen. Which is a shame. Sometimes you can really rely on battle minigames to get a lot of coins pretty quickly. Playing a round of Ice Rink Risk. Let's see who can survive on the frozen pond the longest. It is possible to run out the timer here too, and it can end in more than one player being the last one standing. I don't know if that automatically results in a draw or if both players win at that point, though. Everyone doing all right here so far, but they're all kind of clustered together, fighting for space. We might actually see the timer run out here. Yes, we do. No, DK and Mario both win in this case. Sometimes minigames are funny like that. Sometimes things end in a draw when it doesn't seem like they should. I might be thinking of a different Mario Party game, though, so forgive me if I am incorrect. Donkey Kong, rolling a 6, getting that happening spot. Guess who's gonna mess with you a little more? There tends to be a lot of happening spaces on this board in particular, so you'll probably see that event quite a bit. Daisy has enough coins to grab the star. I'd go as far to say that Mario using the reverse mushroom on her actually helped her out. Gets herself star number 2. And let's see where the next one goes. All the way back over here, you gotta loop around back to the junction. No one will ever get it. I'm sure they'll get it, Tumble. Item game time. Let's see what happens. We got Swinging with Sharks. An appropriate game for a water-themed board. I do like that you can watch Baby Bowser in the background, kind of watching you swing there. Let's see what Daisy goes for. It's a genie lamp. Possibly going to change the star space. And frustratingly enough, it is possible to land between the barrels as well and not get anything. The minigame tends to be a little tricky to get what you want on it. Mario, rolling pretty high there, getting a blue space. Luigi, using one of his mushrooms. He's got plenty of mushrooms to spare, I'd say. Rolling a 3. Rolling a 4. Not as successful as a roll as last time, though. Going up to visit Boo, but about to land on a Bowser space. Luigi stealing some cash from his brother. How could you? Watch out, watch out, watch out, Mario! Trying to shake Boo loose. Only getting 9 coins, though. I feel like it's a little easier in this game to knock Boo loose from you than it was in Mario Party 2. I could be completely inaccurate, but I think they might have lightened up on everyone with that. Bowser event going off, though. 10 coins for Bowser. Luigi basically loses all the money he just stole from Mario. And an extra coin on top of that. That's the way the ball bounces sometimes. 2 versus 2 Hyper Hydrants. Time to try and put out all these fires. It's all about getting the right timing on the pump. If you don't pump quick enough, you don't get any water at all. If you pump too quickly, you end up spraying it everywhere. Luigi and Daisy with a bit of a lead right now. They're staying out ahead, but now they're tied up. Pretty close game, pretty close game. Mario and Donkey Kong pulling out ahead for a second there. If someone doesn't really kind of speed things up here, we might see a draw. It's like it gonna go to Luigi and Daisy, though, by 1 point. Good for them. Good for them. I'm happy for them. Daisy out in front here by 1 coin right now. Donkey Kong rolling 7. Daisy, what's she gonna do here? She's using an item, using her reverse mushroom. Using it on Mario. An eye for an eye, I suppose. Daisy paying off the bank. Choosing to head this way. It lands on a happening space. Here's this guy. When you land on a happening space in front of this dude, action time starts. And you have to swim away to get away from the suction of his ginormous mouth. If you don't swim away, he launches you in the direction that the arrow on his head is pointing. I don't know if that guy's got a name. I'm not sure. He probably does. Reverse Mushroom sends Mario right into a battle minigame space. 10 coin battle. Almost a full 40 coins here. Daisy is short by 1 coin, but anyway. It's time to battle. In Storm Chasers. Players have their little potted piranha plants, and they have to run under the rain cloud while avoiding Monty moles popping up from the ground. Whoever waters their plant the most from the rain is the winner. Of course, it's always important to go for second place as well in a battle minigame, because you do get a reward just from that as well. Of course, you should always aim for first, but, you know. Everyone stumbles around trying to make their way back to their starting positions. And let's see who gets it. Luigi comes in first with the biggest piranha plant, and Daisy gets second. And 1 extra coin goes to Donkey Kong. Poor Mario ends up with nothing. Suddenly Luigi is doing very well for himself with the coins here. Bank is racking up a lot of money too. Luigi getting a happening space. And it's action time! Of course, much like in Chilly Waters, you can use this to your advantage and screw up action time on purpose if it means you would get flung closer to the star. It's all about strategy. That's one thing I like about Mario Party 3, is that it's a very strategic game in comparison to the last couple Mario Parties. Toadstool Titans is our minigame of the round. Players have to hit blocks and look for a super mushroom. Then, once they get the super mushroom, they have to go careening into their opponents and knocking them out. And Daisy gets that pretty quickly there. This is honestly one of my favorites as well. This and Eats a Pizza. I'd say those are my top 2 minigames in Mario Party 3. Daisy pulling out ahead. Not by a lot, but she seems to have a pretty good advantage so far this game. Donkey Kong, not enough coins for Boo to even bother with him. Almost landing on the bank space, but instead just dropping off his last 4 coins. 34 coins in the bank, that's gonna be a lot of money for whoever lands on that space. Daisy rolling a 4, trying to get through this line of happening spaces. And naturally, everyone who's on these lines of happening spaces gets affected by action time, even if they're not the one that landed on the space. I find that that particular action time is a little more difficult to deal with than others. You gotta get really good at mashing that A button to avoid getting sucked away. Here we go again. If you were a human player right now mashing that A button, you would definitely be tired right now, competitors. Yeah. But with your natural CPU strength, you can pretty much avoid that as much as you want. 4-player minigame is Treadmill Grill. Everyone's on a series of treadmill conveyor belt things surrounded by fire. Fun! And basically, you gotta knock your opponent off in order to win. The treadmills reverse directions and speeds very suddenly, and eventually everything shrinks down. Daisy trying to knock Mario off of the ground pound, but ends up bouncing right into a Podoboo. Oh dear. That gives Mario the minigame. That was very unfortunate. It's very sad when that happens. Donkey Kong rolling a 7. Doesn't have any coins though, so even if he gets to that star, it's not really gonna help him. We're seeing a lot of action time this time around. Yeah, this game seems, this board in particular, I think I said already, just tend to have a lot of happening spaces going on. Making whoever might get the happening star quite the question. Daisy finally getting out of the way of action time land there. Getting to the star, getting her 2nd star. Only has 1 coin left, and I think is about to trigger a battle minigame. Next star, where's it gonna be? All the way over here. Mario is right on his way. Oh no, she had 1 more space than I thought she did. And she is at the button junction again. Avoids getting attacked by a missile. Mario, not enough coins to get the star, and rolls a little too high. That's a shame. That's always bad when that happens. Luigi using his last mushroom from his mushroom hoard he got earlier. Rolling a 15, a respectable 15. Let's see if Luigi gets to go in the direction that he wants. Nope. Ends up getting knocked out of the way. Blown off course by a bullet. Oh well. Perhaps Luigi will luck out and get a happening space up ahead. I think there are a few more on this path. Spotlight Swim is our next minigame. This time, Donkey Kong's swimming around in the pool down there. Diving under the water to avoid getting caught. Almost getting caught anyway. There he goes. You get caught and a cage gets locked and tossed down on you. And your criminal ways are dealt with, Donkey Kong. Everyone getting 10 coins except poor DK down at the bottom there. He looks so sad in his losing portrait. Poor guy just can't catch a break this game, it seems. Daisy hitting that happening space, getting knocked off the course that she wants to go down, which is unfortunately the path to the star, so that's no good. Mario visiting Boo. I'd steal coins from Luigi if I were him, but I'm not him, so he's going for first place instead. And he gets all of Daisy's coins. Yahoo indeed. Item minigame time. Hey, batter, swing! Let's see what Mario ends up with. There's a magic lamp over there, which would be very useful. See if he can time his swing right. He does! I feel like the AI probably would have a better understanding of how to manipulate that minigame more than a regular player would. It might be the earlier you swing it, the more it goes off to the left, I think? I'm not sure, though. Either way, we're up to our next 4-player minigame, Awful Tower. Second time this game has shown up in the tournament. I don't know why they call it awful. I tend to like this minigame. Maybe it's just me and my love of platforming and Mario things in general. But it's sort of a classic sort of Mario Party game within the Mario Party minigames. Because after all, Super Mario Brothers, where Mario platforming got its start... Oh, Donkey Kong won that. I wasn't even paying attention. Platforming is where Mario got its start, so, you know, sort of. I mean, I don't know if you really call the original Donkey Kong arcade game a platformer or not. I guess it is? I don't really know. Anyway, Donkey Kong gets a well-deserved minigame considering how far behind he is compared to everyone else. Luigi, racking up a lot of money there. I didn't even notice at first. Got 50 coins to his name. DK triggering a battle minigame. Let's decide how many coins this game is worth. 10. A standard 10. Daisy doesn't have any money, though, so it's only going to be a 30-coin game. But, that's alright. And head into Stacked Deck. This is really a game of chance. The big cards get shuffled around, and players have to ground pound on them to choose the cards. If you get Baby Bowser, you're eliminated. If you get Toad, you move on to the next round. If you get Boo, it messes around with the turn order down there. As demonstrated now. I believe there are 2 Boos, 4 Baby Bowsers, and the rest are Toads on the board. Mario going again because of Boo. Gets a Toad. And when you get Toad, you move to the back of the line, and eventually your turn will come up again. Donkey Kong getting eliminated. Luigi and Mario are our last 2, which means they are both guaranteed to get some kind of coinage. But who's going to get the most? Let's see, let's see. As the number of coins whittles down, this game gets more and more intense. There's still a Boo and 2 Baby Bowsers on the board there. Oh dear. Eventually you do just get to a point where someone has no choice but to get eliminated. Yep. It's pretty dicey right now. Oh, poor Luigi. Mario winning another battle minigame. Another one? Did you win the last one? I don't think you won the last one. Did he win the last one? I don't even remember. Anyway, he won. My short-term memory problems aside. Daisy going now. Getting a 10, high roll. And she lands on a happening space, moving her to the other side. I think the star is still up there, unless I'm forgetting again. But it doesn't matter too much, because Mario's using his magic lamp. The star is going to be moved after he gets it, so either way, everyone's going to be rushing to a different spot on the board now. Mario riding on the genie's back all the way to the star space. Very nice. Very fun. Yes, it was right. It's still up there. Mario taking the star. Getting his second star. Only Mario and Daisy have stars so far. Donkey Kong and Luigi not having much luck in that regard. Though, as I say that, the next star is right in front of good old Luigi. He's gonna have to try pretty hard not to get that this turn. Let's see. Rolling a 5. Good enough. Getting his first star, still with a pretty good number of coins to his name after that. And let's see where the next star shows up. We can already see it. Right in front of the baby bloober there. Finishing off the turn with a blue space. And everybody's going to Rockin' Raceway. Players are all on rocking horses on a racetrack. And they have to rock back and forth at a good pace to try and make progress down the track. If you rock too quickly, though, you spin out like Donkey Kong just did, and you slow down, letting everyone else catch up. And along the path are these carrot tokens. If you get a carrot, you get a temporary speed up where you can go as fast as you want to. If you get the bad carrot, though, the evil carrot, I guess, you end up spinning out, much like Donkey Kong did. And we're on the home stretch here. Daisy spinning out, Mario spinning out, Luigi getting that speed boost that he needs. So does Donkey Kong, but I don't think it's going to matter too much. Luigi ends up getting a victory. Very, very nice, Mr. Luigi.